This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danielle DeTomo, and today we are in Red Oak, Texas. We are at a restaurant called Gravy. Now they do home-style cooking here. You can get breakfast and lunch. I'm ready to try their food. Let's check it out. We're getting things started in the kitchen here. Got Phil joining me, one of the owners. We're getting something made for me to try right now. What's the first menu item?
We do the Attaboy. It's a burger.
All right, there we go.
But the secret is we put gravy and an egg and hash browns on that burger. We use a certified Angus beef patty. We make our hash browns from, fresh hash browns as opposed to frozen hash browns. We make our egg over hard. Some people like that wet egg. We can do that, but we make ours over hard. But the real secret is the gravy. I put bacon, sausage, and hamburger with onion in my gravy when I make it from scratch. So there's a little extra. We call it our loaded gravy.
All right. Well, you know the gravy has to be good because the restaurant's name is literally Gravy. Finished product. It's gonna get messy, I already know. Is that what you like to go for here? Like we want you to get messy when you eat our food?
Yeah, it's not refined. Breakfast is just something that everyone loves, and you get involved in our food. It's bigger than people always say your portions are so large. Well, they're big enough to share. Just gotta go for it.
I'm just going for it.
Oh my goodness.
I got it in my hair, everywhere.
There you go.
I'm looking great. Okay, yeah, your gravy, speaking of.
It is good.
Oh. Gravy is delicious, dog. Listen, yeah, go, please.
Fries are good too.
This is what you're gonna look like after digging into this burger. But it's delicious and it's worth it. Just get really messy with it, have fun. Oh, that is hitting the spot. I'm gonna go clean myself off and then we're gonna get more food made. Probably some more gravy. Ready
sure,
for it?
Why not?
All right. All right, we have both the owners joining us now, the siblings, Phil or Philip, whatever you prefer to call them. I called him Phil earlier, maybe Philip right now.
Sure.
We'll just see what I go with.
Love it.
Michelle as well. So thanks for having us today at your restaurant.
Thank you, welcome.
Yeah, I want to tell everyone about Gravy, how this all started for the both of you.
We've been cooking together and working together pretty much our whole career. Started, I don't know, you're a year older, so you were probably 14 and I was 13 at a local burger shop near where we live.
Oh my gosh.
Busing and, cleaning tables, hostessing. We went from, bun and burger to owning a bakery together to kind of working at two different concepts apart from each other. And then I moved to Texas and he said, it's time for me to move. And as soon as he landed here, he said, I don't want to work for the man anymore. Let's get something going.
All right. What year was that?
That was a year and a half ago.
Oh, so still fairly new.
Super new.
Yes.
So tell me about opening up this restaurant together, what you really wanted it to be for this community here.
Well, I drove around this community and there wasn't much going on in this shopping center. This place sat vacant for a couple of years. We just kind of wanted to build something that the community didn't have, and that was a breakfast place.
Yeah.
After talking with Michelle about, what kind of cool hours we could have just a breakfast place, we realized that it really didn't matter in the restaurant business. You're either working from 4 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. It didn't really matter. It was still a 12-hour day easy.
Baked goods are also a big part of what you do. So can you just give some examples of some of those, what you're making and selling as baked goods?
So we did have a bakery years ago. My favorite thing is our zucchini bread, which we present as a starter at every table, because the way I see it, when I go out to eat, I'm going because I'm hungry. So there's something needs to hit the table right away. It's kind of like a little teaser, but I actually learned that recipe when I was a freshman in high school from my home ec teacher. And the whole class was really turned off by the idea of having zucchini as a savory, dish. And boy, oh boy, it's our biggest seller. We sell, hundreds of loaves a week. I used to make them all myself, but luckily now I do have someone helping me. But we have the most amazing carrot cake with homemade cream cheese frosting, strawberry cake, same thing. I have banana nut bread.
Are you making all that here in-house?
We make it all in-house.
The kitchen never stops.
It never stops.
It really never does.
So obviously, you're serving people here in the restaurant, but are you doing things outside of the restaurant too with these baked goods? Like, do you do catering, anything like that?
We do a lot of catering.
All right.
As a matter of fact, the school district orders a lot of caterings from us. We do caterings for the football team, the volleyball team, banquets. So we do a lot of catering offsite.
So what else are you doing with the community here? So you obviously have your restaurant that people love. They've been busy the whole time. We've been doing that. It's been non-stop. So people obviously love you in this community. Is there anything else that we should know that you're doing to get involved in the community?
We have our kids in schools and in sports. My daughters are both at Red Oak High School. So we support the volleyball team. This year for the football team, we donated, I think it was about 1,000 meals to the football teams. Freshmen, sophomores, summer practices. Because a lot of kids go home and they don't have something to eat. So we built them box lunches and such. And then, of course, we donate to the school for scholarships. We've done scholarships with the Chamber of Commerce.
All the teachers get a free loaf of bread for their birthday. We give them like a little card to bring in, so they love that.
Oh, I would love that too.
Like, I'll take some bread.
And then when the city has things like the Night Out Against Crime, we'll participate in that. We get out there and sell anything. We're just out there to support the city.
Something else I've been watching is all the delicious food go out to tables.
Right?
Like, oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? So I'm ready to try more food. Let's start with this because the place is called Gravy, Biscuits and Gravy. But this has a unique name. What is it?
Sure. P's, B's, and G's. Phil's Biscuits and Gravy. It kind of goes way back.
There you go.
We did biscuits and gravy at the bakery, and when I say goes way back, I used to make biscuits and gravy when we'd go snow skiing or when we'd do something and wake up in the morning on Sunday and make biscuits and gravy for everybody. So it was always Phil's Biscuits and Gravy.
Sure, they loved you for that.
They did.
It would be Christmas gifts sometimes. So you would give it like, you'd get a quart of gravy and you're like, oh yay.
Oh my gosh. So tell me about this dish right here. What all is on the plate with it?
So as we mentioned, that we use a really, really thick cut bacon. It's a 913, so it's a really thick bacon, and it's Cobb smoked. A lot of people do like a hardwood smoke or a cherry smoke or an apple smoke. We use a Cobb smoked bacon, which is a corn cob. And we really like Hormel's products, and Hormel is also makes our country sausage, and we like the patty. Of course, we use the same sausage and bacon in our actual gravy.
Yep.
And then we also use hamburger.
This is fantastic.
Thanks. You'll see the big chunks of the meat. And you definitely
The gravy
definitely get to enjoy
is
it.
just on point. The bacon, on point. The hash, like everything in this dish is just delicious.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I'll tell you that, because you're gonna get a nice portion
Yeah,
out
there's
of here.
big portions. Yeah, right.
So let's talk about this. Another huge
Sure.
sandwich. Tell me about your Reuben. What makes this so special?
We just wanted to do an enormous fun sandwich. And a lot of people come in and split it. It's a corned beef. We use a top round corned beef. The sauerkraut we get from our purveyors, and we just leave it wet. So when it goes on the grill, it stays moist
Yes.
and it kind of steams the meat. And then we put
Look at
4
this.
slices of Swiss cheese.
Thank you.
We
I
make,
love cheese.
and we make our own Thousand Island dressing. Yeah.
I'm being a little careful with this sandwich right now,
Yeah.
right?
Understandable.
I'm like,
Most people cut it.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, this will be shareable, right?
Yeah,
But let me take
yeah.
one more bite. What's this bread?
It's a marble rye.
It's so good.
3/4 inch thick. So we just
God.
went bigger and better than you can get out there.
With your menu, since you do breakfast and lunch here, is this an all-day thing? Like, if you come in at 6:30 in the morning, can you get a Reuben?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Both sides of the menu are available all day long.
Your Facebook does say gravy and more because there is an and more, which is you opened up some new things. Is that
wow.
correct? There's
Yeah.
another adventure, so let's share that with everyone.
The restaurant's called Zook's, and Zook's like zucchini. So we feature some of the same zucchini bread we give out as a starter, but then we make hand-breaded zucchini and we serve it with our own made ranch dressing that we make from scratch. There's steaks and there's seafood and blackened salmon, and we do, similar to the Reuben, we have a pastrami over there that would knock your socks off. And in addition to those, we bring in some desserts that are restaurant available, and one of them is a flourless chocolate lava cake. It's absolutely to die for. We don't skimp on the ice cream. It's some of the best.
So, I need to just hang out with y'all, clearly.
So, yeah,
I just need to go where they go. Well, thank you both so much for having us today. We've had a great time.
Same here. Thank you.
And this is Gravy right here in Red Oak, Texas. All I know is you better try some of their gravy with anything you order off their menu here. It is so delicious, and they are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel DeTomo. I'll see y'all next time.